Everyone, another live stream, and this week we've got the Champions League final. Should be a very good game. Got PSG versus Arsenal, the Premier League champions versus the League champions. So it should be a very good game in here. Get everyone in first. I'll put a poll up like I did last time. There we are, poll. Who's going to win? PSG. And then we got Arsenal. Right, there we are. Poll is up there. Start a poll. There we are. Hello everyone, welcome in. Right then, there's a poll. I think PSG probably are going to be the favourites today. I'd say they are. I think they will win. But yeah, I think they are the strongest team. But you never know. But I think it will be a very good game. Champions League is early this year. It's 5 o'clock. It's only 8 o'clock, which is a bit strange, but hello. But yeah. How are you, mate? I'm good, thank you. How are you? Welcome in. Over the teams in, man. 30 minutes till kick off. Hopefully in for a good game. Goals, hopefully. We'll see it, PSG. There's still a lot of good goals. Arsenal, the team's a bit. I thought they picked a better team today, but I think they've gone a bit defensive. So maybe they'll sit back and maybe if you get like a counter attack or a set piece, match does. You know, Arsenal with set pieces, they're very good with them. So see what happens there. I do think PSG are the favourites. I do think they will win. Yeah. So everyone in first, and I'll do the teams in a minute. I'll have to get up in a minute now. Won't be talking for the game. Okay, cheers, mate. Thank you. I think PSG will win. I think it'll be. I think it'll be like a 2-1, 2-1 PSG. I can see it being 2-1 PSG. But you never know. Anything can happen with Arsenal. They're a bit of a strange team. Obviously, winning the Premier League, now in the Champions League final versus PSG. Where I can watch it for free, I don't really know, mate. But you can stay on here and listen to my commentary. Let's do PSG. Yeah, I want PSG to win. To be honest with you, mate, I think I do want them to win. I think I'd rather have them over Arsenal. I'm not really a big Arsenal fan. Stoke fans don't really like Arsenal, so yeah, I don't really want Arsenal win, but I think it should be a good game, so they could win. Hello, mate. How are you? But I do think PSG are the favourites, so I do think PSG will win this game. About 10 minutes will kick off, and I'll get the game going soon. I'll do over the teams now. We'll start with PSG first. I hope Arsenal win. Well, they might do, mate. You never know. Never know. Go on, Bears. Right, still they do, mate. Hope you're all well. Ready for another week of GCSEs. Enjoy the first half, mate. See you half time. See you in a bit, mate. Thanks for joining. Right, I'll do over the PSG team first. So in goal, you got Savanoff. You got Hakim in the right back, who I think he's just come back from injury. Really good right back. And you got the two centre backs of Marquinhos, who's been a very experienced centre back and he's still very good. He's a captain. You've got Pacho, I think he's been unbelievable this season. William Pacho for PSG. And the left back, you got Nuno Mendes, I think he's a really good left back as well. And you got a really strong midfield and attackers. So you got three in the middle. You got Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha's unbelievable in the Champions League last year, and he's still an unbelievable player. You got John Evers. I think he's done really good this season. Then here we are, the front three, which is unbelievable. Got Desiree Dewey, one of the best youngsters in the world, behind Yamal probably. And you've got on the left wing, Cavastalia, really good football player, definitely on the ball. If you see his videos, he's unbelievable on the ball. And you've got up front the Ballon d'Or winner, Usam Dembele, who's unbelievable. Hasn't had the greatest. Oh yeah, he's had a really good season, but hasn't had the season he had last season. But still, unbelievable football player. What do you think the score will be? I think 2-1 PSG. 2-1 PSG. Now here we go to the Arsenal team, which I thought would be a bit stronger in this, but I think they have done a bit defensively. So in goal, you got David Raya, probably one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Unbelievable goalkeeper. And then you got a back four of Mosquera. The two centre backs are always going to be together. You got William Saliba and Gabriel, probably one of the best two centre backs in the world. And you got Hendy Cape left back, and then the three midfield, which I think Bryce definitely should be in there, but Odegaard and Lewis Skelly, I don't really know. I think Odegaard's probably going to be there because he's the captain, but I don't really know about Lewis Skelly. And the front three as well, you got Saka, yes, I think he should be in there. Havertz, I think I would have had Jokeres over him, and then Trossard. I think Eze should be in there, but I do think PSG will win. I do think they'll beat Arsenal, but you never know. Champions League final, anything can happen. It should be good. Last year's final was PSG obviously won that as well, so they're going for a back-to-back Champions League this year, PSG, and I do think they will do it again. They won Inter Milan 5-0 last year, and they got Arsenal this time, so they never know, they could win again. I'll see you at half time. See you at half time, mate. Thanks for joining. Got about 8 minutes till kick off. So it was a brilliant game, hopefully. Yeah, well, they're the two teams. Hopefully, they produce a good game. Yeah, not long to kick off. Any predictions? Put it in the comments. The poll is still 88% to PSG, so everyone's mostly going for PSG and only 12% for Arsenal. So interesting right there. We've got 16-year-old Max Diamond on the bench here. Arsenal, same age as me. He's been doing his GCSEs as well, but now he's playing in the Champions League final. You never know, he might come on or not, but wow, what a unbelievable experience for the young guy. Yeah, if anyone got this live sharing, everyone get everyone in, that'd be much appreciated. But yeah, let's get it on. Don't know watch it tune. Okay, cheers, Silly, and see you at half time, mate. Back in a minute, actually. In fact, yeah. Got the song actually before the game. Company Killers aren't singing Mr. Brightside, so fair enough. Looking good. Arsenal fans there. Looks like more Arsenal fans than PSG. There are the first day before the game starts, entertainment. And here are the two sets of players and we'll look out the tunnel now. Ready to line up for the Champions League final. Yeah, Arsenal plays. First one's in the tunnel already. Hopefully we see a good game. Yeah. But we are ready for hopefully a good game in store. Do you think PSG will win 2-1? Yeah, then. Thierry Henry and Kimpembe walking out with a trophy. Put it there. Get ready. Come on. Hopefully we're in for a great game. Hello again. Champions League final this year is it being held in Budapest in Hungary. It's probably why it's a bit early. So it's normally 8 o'clock kickoff, but it's 5 this year. There are Arsenal fans in loud action. Well, hopefully we have a good game in story. We see some goals hopefully happening. PSG were here last year. Well, we weren't at the stadium, but we were in the Champions League final last year, beating Inter Milan 5-0. I don't know if it'll be the same today, but I think Arsenal better than Inter Milan. So I do think PSG will win. But here we are then, the two sets of teams walking out into the roar of noise in Budapest. PSG versus Arsenal in the Champions League final. Hopefully, we're in for a really good game here. Come on. Who's in the left for Champions League trophy? It's going to be Arsenal for the first time. Or is it going to be PSG to win it 2 times in a row? We will see. The vote is Arsenal on here. Not Arsenal, sorry, PSG on here. Which I agree with. I think it will be 2-1 to PSG. I think they have the strongest team. But we never know. Both sets of players line up for a Champions League anthem. Arsenal fans in loud noise. Here we are. Anthem's ready. Both sets of players are ready. Are in store for a good game. Let's have a look what happens. Come on. Arsenal starting 11, the only player that's playing in Champions League final is Kai Havertz, obviously playing for Chelsea, storing in the final actually to win the game. This is Man City in 2021, so he's got experience in the final, but the rest of them don't in the Champions League. So I think the favour is to PSG. Hakimi is back, and the starting 11 is good for PSG. I've gone through the teams already, but I can go through them again. So you got Stefanoff and goal, got Nuno Mendes, Pacho, Marquinhos, Hakimi, John Neves, Vitinha, Fabian Ruiz, Kvaratskhelia, Dembele, and Doué. Really good strong team. I think the team is stronger than Arsenal's. But you never know. If Arsenal get any, I think Arsenal set up defensively, and I think they'll be looking for set pieces early on, probably if they want to get ahead. And PSG. Let's see what happens. The champions of England versus champions of France. Here we are. Two captains beating in the middle. Martin Odegaard and Marquinhos. It's been there for a long time, Marquinhos has. Odegaard been there for about 5 years. With experience. Two captains meeting in the middle. Can we have a good team? Right, here's the Arsenal team again. You've got Raya in goal. Cape, Gabriel, Saliba, Mosquera. Then you've got Lewis Skelly and Rice to midfield. Then you've got Trossard, Odegaard, Saka, and Kai Havertz up front. So I do think PSG's team is better, but also still a really good team. I mean, if you still got Eze on the bench, I think it should be starting Jokeres. Tim is back from an injury. So, see what happens. So PSG here with players who lit up the Allianz in last season's final. Oh, two teams in a huddle. Saying what they're going to do in this game. Also fans are ready. Both sets of players are ready. PSG fans are ready. Hopefully in for a good game. Here we are, kicking off soon. PSG have experience winning this competition, won it last year, but Arsenal don't. So can they win it for the first time? Or can PSG win it 2 times in a row? Put any predictions in the comments. Put any questions in the comments. Right, kick-off is underway in Budapest. To be just the second team in the Champions League era to retain the trophy. Arsenal here for the first time in 20 years and for just the second time in club history. PSG also last in the Champions League final against Barcelona. They lost that. But can they win it this time? We all said that, Arsenal's best opportunity might be a set play. They're going to have to be physical. They're going to have to win their challenges. Really, PSG, the kick-off there, the first thing they do is they look for a challenge. They put a high forward. Can PSG win it again? Make a lot better there. Win the Premier League this year with Arsenal. Had experience under Pep. Now he's gone on to be a good manager. Got a free kick for Arsenal here. The first opportunity in the game. If you get anything from it, Declan Rice over it. One of the best midfielders in the world. Just happens here, Rice. Floats one in. Gabriel heads it on, but no one's there. Got two good centre backs then. It's another two good centre backs. Gabriel and Saliba. Well, they're one of the best. And you got Pacho and Marquinhos for PSG. Hello there. Where are you from? I'm from Stoke. Stoke. So I'll straight out for a goal kick for all. Throw for Arsenal. Havertz gets it on. So we stood in the Champions League final for Chelsea though, winning it in 2021. I'm from Russia, right? It's PSG, Nuno Mendes, or Trossard intercepts it. Arsenal looking decent so far, to be fair, no nerves. Going straight for it. I thought he set up defensively, but I'll see what happens further on in the game. It's only 3 minutes gone. Because for 10 years, it's been unbelievable again. It was unbelievable last year in the Champions League. Can he make his final unbelievable again for Tini? Last year's final was PSG versus Inter Milan. PSG was so dominant, so dominant. The attacking force was unbelievable last year. Can you do it again against a really good defensively Arsenal team? So I'll have to find out.
The fact that Miles Lewis Skelly starts tonight means he's the second youngest Englishman to start the Champions League final. Only Trent Alexander-Arnold with Liverpool back in 2018.
Nuno Mendes. No pressure by Arsenal so far.
How big is the Lewis Skelly call over Zumi Mendy Stephen in central midfield tonight? I think it's huge. To be interested in the youngster in the game with it.
But nice leave it there. Heads on to Odegaard, the Arsenal captain, to Saka get it down. He does, but that's tackled by Fabian Ruiz. Still pressing my Arsenal though. They want the ball back and they want to get up the pitch. I do think Arsenal settle defensively so they don't let PSG go through them a lot, which is smart thinking. I think they're all looking for a set piece or a counter attack where they're going to get their goal from. Free kick for Arsenal, Fabian Ruiz in the back. It was Bukayo Saka. Then chucks the ball away, so I don't know if he's got a yellow card for that, because that's what they normally do in the Premier League. But it has not been a yellow card given there. There's Lewis Skelly, who is starting tonight. I'm pretty surprised about that. He hasn't been called up for England, but he's playing in a Champions League final tonight for Arsenal. Oh, it's Kai Havertz just ordered a Champions League final in 2021. Kai Havertz is away here. Havertz shoots. It's 1-0 to Arsenal. And he leads the Champions League final. Kai Havertz, who scored for Chelsea in 2021 to win the Champions League. He scored early on for Arsenal. He's 5 minutes in. And it's 1-0 to the Gunners. Kai Havertz, who started over Gyökeres today. Make it 1-0. 5 minutes in, they have started a better team. They set up defensively tonight. But they've started ahead. They've started much better than PSG so far. And the Arsenal fans are on berserk. And Kai Havertz is the man that scored the first goal of the game. And it goes to Arsenal. It deflects PSG. Marquinhos hits it against Trossard's head. And Havertz is in. I thought it decide netting. I thought he took an extra touch, but no, he didn't. Took it powerful up into the top net of the goal. It's a brilliant finish by Kai Havertz. It's straight up into the net, past Stelavov, the goalkeeper. And Arsenal are leading here in Budapest in the Champions League final. PSG 0, Arsenal 1. Wow, wow, wow. Didn't expect this to happen. Yeah. Goal in the first 5 minutes. Want some goals, but Arsenal are leading. Since PSG. Looks like by Lewis Skelly, yeah, great strength. He's been given a free kick, done by Lewis Skelly. And wow, Arsenal take the lead here. Kai Havertz obviously has experience of scoring in the Champions League final. He's done it for Chelsea, the other side of London, and he's now done it for Arsenal. It's a brilliant finish. Up into the top of the net. At first thought it the side netting, but no, it's a brilliant finish. And it was done. Wow, wow, wow. Did not expect this to happen. But still, a lot of game time to go. Wow, wow, wow. PSG won it last year. But looking like so far, don't they win it 2 times in a row. Lewis Skelly there, the defensively work. They now started off really well. They set up defensively, and that's what I said. If you get a counter attack or a set piece, Arsenal will take it, and Kai Havertz did take it then. A brilliant finish. So if you keep defensively working really well and keep down the counter attacks or a set piece, Arsenal will be fine in this final. But PSG probably will End up having a good break. Aiton's doing though, gets the ball off into keep. Gets away from him. Dewey. That's in the box. Sleeper heads it away. Nathan's Trossard on the ball. Can he drive? Brilliant feet there by Trossard. Can get away from Haki, but no. Hakimi back from his injury and gets the ball back off Trossard. Arsenal look good so far though. Did not expect them to score first, but they have. And the Premier League champions in the Champions League as well. Getting a free kick for PSG there and on Dembele. 10 minutes in, and it's 1-0 to Arsenal. That looked like a foul to it looked like it slipped over, but PSG turns Ruiz. Can Arsenal get past? Can PSG get past the Arsenal defence? It's done pass by Dembele, turns Ruiz to Stovastelia. Done by Declan Rice, he's always there. Declan Rice is one of the best midfielders in the world. Good pressing by Kai Havertz. I think he comes back up from an offside position. Arsenal look like they're fighting for it. They're going for it. There's Douay. He's only young but got brilliant experience so far. Very good football player. Also about looking like 75% to PSG, 25% now to Arsenal. Can PSG get going? Arsenal sets up really defensively, and they're playing really well so far. Not letting them past. Like I said, if they get a counter attack or a corner, they'll be alright, Arsenal. But Aiton's Douay. It's hard to play around him, Arsenal here. PSG find it really hard. Aiton's Vitinha, Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Out wide to Douay. Douay cuts inside. Oh, Lewis Stelly's there again. To stop it, Wiggins and Stelly. What a tackle there by Gabriel. Lewis Stelly first got it first. Then Carvastelli gets it straight back off him, but there's an unbelievable tackle there by Gabriel. Of course, it's Gabriel. He's always there. Unbelievable centre back. I think it's the corner for PSG. It is. Dembele gets it in. Kept it in. Fabian Ruiz keeps it in, but goes into the side net and goal kick for Arsenal. That's the first proper go PSG had at Arsenal so far. It's took them 12 minutes. But good start here by Arsenal.
Kai Havertz now the fourth player to score in a European Cup or a Champions League final for two different clubs.
What can we see? PSG now involved into the game. Had that chance then, but Gabriel's there. It was Kai Havertz, that's Marquinhos. Oh yeah, Marquinhos is brilliant there. PSG having a ball, but Arsenal is stopping them from getting anywhere with it, which is good by Arsenal. Let's do a great ball. There's Fabian Ruiz has a shot, but it goes wide, for an Arsenal goal kick. Good ball there by Douay. Good run by Ruiz. But hits a shot wide. Hits it first time, but just away from the goal. If PSG get through Arsenal, they'll have the chances and end up scoring. Arsenal need to keep us as the play, keep us the system going.
interesting that they're not playing out that, not taking any risk, even out of possession. They're really compact. Everyone all in, moving around the pitch. Making it really difficult for PSG.
Does have to like Bukayo Saka and Nuno Mendes, but that's away. He's doing a foul. He's doing a free kick. I thought Saka did really well then, but he's giving a free kick for PSG. I'd say Arsenal really doing pressing so far. Defensively worked really well. Just to keep it up.
The goalkeeper sent off by that point. Went on ultimately to lose to Barcelona. The Leti goal was the difference that night. They could have changed the course of history, and if they could do that, they would be Premier League.
Can we watch it with you? Yeah, of course you can, mate. Of course you can. It's Fabian Ruiz. Luis Dali's in the way then. It's a free kick for PSG on the halfway line.
To the final 12 months on, the 10 outfield players that was there again. Yeah. There was no doubt that was going to be the team if everybody was fit. Yeah, absolutely.
Can you show the football? Nah, I can't show the football, mate. But you can see me, but I'll get copyrighted if I show the football. So I just have to stick it like this, unfortunately, mate. But I'm obviously commentating on the game, so you'll be able to listen to it, but obviously not see it. So Fabian Ruiz gets it over the top. Hakimi. Good ball there, Marquinhos. Into the box. So it's up for a PSG corner. Getting now involved into the game. PSG are. How are you there? I'm good, thank you, mate. How are you? Thank you for asking. Another PSG whipped in, what's poor one? Saka. Oh, PSG players are appealing for handball. You missed, kicked it first. But gets it away. Good. Good. Maurice gets away from Mascara. Good tackle there, Mascara there. It's Odegaard, the Arsenal captain. They drive now. Gives it to Trossard, but he just chipped over the ball and Trossard won't be able to get there then. But Arsenal really did defensive work, trying to get the ball back off him, and they are working.
Yeah, she's right there. Probably she's left too. Which allowed Mascara to get back in defensively, make the challenge.
But also, if you keep getting the ball back and getting cheeky counter attacks or a set piece, they'll be alright. PSG need to break through him, and it's hard so far. But they have a couple of times now, and they've had a few chances, but Arsenal are doing really well to stop him.
Scored 127 goals in all competitions. 5 players in the double figures.
Who do you support? Our sports Stoke, mate. Stoke City.
Will come. The chances will be generated. It's this priceless Kai Havertz goal that Arsenal have to give them the lead in the Champions League final.
Because Ruiz, Doué, Cavastalia.
Fabian Ruiz, it just opens a bit of space on the other side for Hakimi. They've also got their
Vitinha.
It's Hakimi in the position.
Out wide to Dembele. Double pass to Cavastalia. Oh, tries to do a back heel, but missed, gets it. Oh. PSG the ball back off Arsenal. Nuno Mendes. Doué. PSG all over the ball though, but Arsenal stopping and getting through him. It's done by Arsenal. Bukayo Saka now. It's Mascara. It's forced to play back, but Arsenal can just keep doing this now. We are winning, yeah, I know you are. Good dog like Kai Havertz. Cheers for joining, mate. Thank you. Much appreciate that. Just leave a good holding off. Don't see any more goals soon.
Arsenal over tonight. The positive one, it might just be the referee. He's officiated in each of the last two rounds against Sporting and Atletico Madrid. Arsenal won both games 1-0. When he officiated his only PSG game against Athletic Bilbao in December, it turned out to be the only game they didn't score in. So maybe Daniel Seaman is the lucky charm tonight, Ali McCoy.
PSG now.
I think people in North London.
UA. Nice little pass there to Kimi. Does it for an Arsenal throwing.
When you look around the arena, so many more Arsenal fans here. I mean, they've been in force ever since we got to Budapest. They've been everywhere. You've been in the ground very early, hour before kick-off in good voice. Appreciate the team's effort so far domestically, but also we'll get right behind them for tonight as well. They're going to need it, Darren. Nice forward from Fabian Ruiz, spinning ball. It's Gabriel Deplin.
Nuno Mendes. I like the Cavastalia.
The ball as much as they can. Kvaratskhelia, arguably at the moment, Ali, maybe the best player in the world. Yeah, reserve to four. I'll probably disagree with that.
Dembele. Can he get anywhere here? Marquinhos. Let's do a. Also stopping them getting through, which is working so far. Vitinha stays up straight out to David Raya.
Nothing. I know it's a ploy, I know it's a plan, it won't really bother them, but
Kai Havertz. Just for an Arsenal throwing. If Arsenal stay like this setup wise, they'll be alright. Because it's struggling for PSG so far to get past them.
the suggestion as well, Ali, that it's very rare you get to 21 minutes in a match against Paris Saint-Germain and the opposition goalkeeper hasn't made a save to this point. That's how well Arsenal have been organised and the defensive side of their game in the early stages here. I'll mention it again.
Lewis started great at his feet. Good pass to Kai Havertz. He was Trossard. Got the assist for Havertz. Hincap keeps it in. Quick throw from Arsenal, but he's giving a PSG throwing actually. But nice play there by Arsenal, but there is up for a PSG throwing.
Thank you. David Bryan. So with the header, Lewis Skelly pushes it down. Marquinhos in there sharply on the side.
Here she did it down here to Due. Vitinha gets it over the top to Dembele. Celia miskicks it, but does it right as Cavastalia. To do anything now against Mascara. Cavastalia gets tapped by Mascara. Good defensively work by him. Does that for an Arsenal throwing. Brilliant by Mascara to take the ball off. Fabian Ruiz. And then Dembele as well.
Because Saka's there so quick to be really selfless. So far, there's the high point. Each other working together. So the drinks break.
So first drinks break of the game. 23rd minute on the drinks break, Arsenal and PSG. So it's currently 1-0 to Arsenal into the drinks break. Oh yeah, Arsenal looking good so far. Yeah, can also keep it as it is. And they'll be alright.
The Women's FA Cup final, Manchester City is tomorrow from 10:30 in the morning on TNT Sports 1. And ahead of the release of Supergirl in cinemas starring Billy Alcott, now's the perfect time to dip into the DC universe with James Gunn's smash hit Superman, now streaming on HBO Max. Arsenal's Superman is the
Well, here's a goal again. Kai Havertz, brilliant finish into the top of the goal. Just stretch through the ball and goes in.
lovely touch, lovely finish. It's that feeling, Stevie, when you nick a goal in a Champions League final. Difficult to put into words, but that was a hell of a finish. The power, the
Yeah, PSG get going quick. But Arsenal will be going to be winning a Champions League.
feeling.
But the drinks break is over and Arsenal get us back going again with a throw-in.
We spoke about it before the kickoff. Mikel Arteta had big choices to make, big decisions to make. And top managers have to make the big decisions in the big moments. And it appears the decisions he's made tonight, particularly Havertz over Gyökeres, is the right one. I think with 24 minutes gone, he's made a couple of great decisions, to be quite honest. Big more in form. He's got the structure and the shape and the tactics bang on the money down. And it's not just having that shape and distances. You've got to go to win. You've got to be honest. You've got to win your duels. You've got to do the dirty work.
If PSG get a goal, might be different, but Arsenal keep playing how they are, they'll be fine. But Lewis Skelly, great change of pace there, running through the PSG players. Brilliant by Lewis Skelly. Odegaard gets it back to Bukayo Saka. Done by Lewis Skelly. Saka gets it in the box. Oh, the keeper comes out. Trossard was there. It's good play by the Arsenal players. I think the keeper gets tipped in the head there by Trossard. But that's brilliant play by Arsenal. Brilliant by Lewis Skelly to change of pace. Go through the PSG midfielders. Saka gets a good ball in. Nearly Trossard gets there. But keeper did really well there to get a hand on it. I think Trossard ends up sticking the goalkeeper in the head. But like I said, if Arsenal those counter attacks, they'll be fine. If it's set pieces, they'll be fine. They need to keep playing how they are. PSG to change something, or they'll be not winning the Champions League for the second time in a row.
Hasn't played since the end of January, but you wonder whether he might be needed here after the bang on the head for Safarov.
If the keeper's alright. We're good by Lewis Skelly, Trossard. Oh, this is unlucky there by Trossard. Nearly getting onto the ball. Lucky if he doesn't make a good touch.
That's why Trossard gets double figures of goals, correct? It's just I trust the pace of the defender. Genius there, don't they? Take a closer look at the back of his head.
There's a former Arsenal manager, Arsene Wenger in the stand, who's at Arsenal for a very long time. But now, the man, Mikel Arteta, is winning an FA Cup, is winning the Premier League, and now could be winning the Champions League for him. Keeper is back up, and I think he's alright.
Just looking, thinking you've not got enough hair to do that. It's the absolute substance.
See what happens now. Russians get the game back away. I think it's going to be ball to PSG.
Okay, the game back on the so it's captain Marquinhos. Gabriel.
Rice.
Acceleration from the left back and a wonderful ball off the outside of the foot. Wasn't it just?
Here comes Dembele for PSG. Try to get it through, but that stopped. Dembele. Vitinha. Dembele. Gets in the box. Headed away there by Gabriel.
Together then, Mendes, who's gone down and stayed down, he just keeps a land on him. The Arsenal centre back, so they're a back short at the moment, PSG.
It's Dembele.
This going on with the defender still down. It's clipped into the box. This is Shroud Neves.
It's up to Dewey. Good tackle there by Gabriel. Very important tackle there by Gabriel. And
it's a couple of challenges about fella being a bit so spot on. I'm a little bit surprised PSG haven't put the ball out by the way.
ball being put out as the PSG player is down. Nuno Mendes is down. There's a good tackle there by Gabriel and Dewey.
That's a shoot Arsenal, the game get broken up, injuries, champion staying down, being down. It's completely knocked the rhythm of the game, or any rhythm at all that the game has. That's right off Arsenal Street.
32 minutes gone. Still 1-0 to Arsenal. Nuno Mendes. That's it across. Fabian Ruiz, but Raya comes out and gets it away. It's Vitinha.
Sharon attacking the end where the Arsenal fans are in this first half. Mendes to Fabian Ruiz.
To Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Emi. Dembele. Can PSG get through? Arsenal here. Ruiz. I like David Style here.
Defend that situation. Vitinha. Keeping. Dewey.
Gets the ball over the top. And Dembele gets it down. Dembele again. chips it across, but David comes out and collects it. Over PSG, I think PSG the better team, but also been good so far. I think PSG had the better squad, but they are winning. They're losing so far, so fair enough. Arsenal so far. It does PSG though with Doué. That's it in the box. So is that for a PSG corner? Nuno Mendes, that's it in the box. Oh, done around. %, Arsenal. Well, I put it at the start of the game, so I think everyone thought PSG was going to win. Same with me. We are a better team, but Arsenal have done well so far. Here comes Hakimi into the box first time, so we gets it away then. Is it for a PSG throwing? Real and PSG with Hakimi. Where he is. Oh, soft pass by Nuno Mendes on Declan Rice. Moscow, good pass to Saka. Is he onside? He is. He gets fouled. It's a free kick for Arsenal. Can also do anything from here. He's done by Saka there to get fouled in that position. Arsenal that second goal. It's Declan Rice over the set piece. Gets it in. Headed on. Oh, I think Gabriel heads it on. And it's a free kick for PSG. Final score. I still think it'll be 2-1 PSG, as I said. But Arsenal are doing well so far, so I don't know. Arsenal to win it. It is Vitinha though for PSG. He's up space now. He's going to keep driving. Vitinha. I like Dembele, the Ballon d'Or winner. Ballon cuts inside and shoots, but just blocked by Gabriel yet again. I've got PSG for winning it, and me, mate. So it's Trossard. Trossard drops him down, but carries on. He comes Doué. Just tackle there by Odegaard. I think it's Lewis Skelly. He's done good so far this game. There's Mosquera now. Saliba. Great driver pace. Done by Saliba. This is the habit to just score for Arsenal in this game. Done by Arsenal there. I don't know. I just cash out the PSG goal. Oh, I don't know. I've had PSG win. They've won 10 of the previous 14, including the last 5 in a row. A big challenge here tonight against this superbly organised and well-drilled Arsenal team who have taken an opportunity when it came through Havertz inside the opening 6 minutes. And we've seen 2 or 3. There's been some good blocks by Gabriel in this game, which has stopped PSG from scoring, but Arsenal's never been good defensively this game. Premier League is harder than the French league. Yeah, it probably is. But PSG is too good.
The player rate of Arsenal, they were very stable to me.
Marquinhos, that's out wide to do it. Hakimi, so.
There's Vitinha. Genius.
Hi George. Hi Ben, how you doing, mate? Also playing well. Yeah, they are. They're set up quite defensive, aren't they? They're second to the game plan and doing well. If you get a counter attack, they're doing really well. If you get a set piece, it's in their favour. And so far, it is in their favour. Bacon's PSG. Ball whipped in the box. Stera heads it out, but turns out to Carvastelia. Nuno Mendes gets it in, but Gabriel's there again. Gets it away. Yeah, if Arsenal keep this up, they'll be. Well, Akimi tries to get the ball off him, but it courts Havertz.
Some of the group, they keep in the such a defender. Again.
Yeah. 40 minutes gone. 5 minutes plus added time. It's a lot of time. But also took going into the break at 1-0 to them.
The possession, they haven't yet had a shot on the Arsenal goal that's been on target. Opportunity in the half, the only chance they've created is dispatched brilliantly by Cleveland.
Just PSG, John Evers. The ball out to Nuno Mendes. Billy ball in, but Gabriel's there again. Oh, pull by Kimi. Gets up in the air. Oh, there he goes. Let it go. Jean Neves gets it wide to Kimi. Carvastelia. Kimi. Stay away by Caprier. And PSG score before half time. Fabio Ruiz to Nuno Mendes. Hakimi, John Neves. Carvastelia. Nuno Mendes. Got time here. Can get around. He's not now Mascara. Into the box. Oh, it's headed away. Oh, Fabio Ruiz heads over. First real time that PSG plays a dot round an Arsenal player. It's Nuno Mendes though. He got it away from Mascara for the first time in the game. Quite good ball. Gets it into the box. And Capre gets it away and comes to John Evers but heads it over. That's the first time that PSG players have actually got involved and go around. But there's a decent chance there to PSG go 1-1.
Adios. Real. Stellion out for the throw in.
They aren't playing with a striker, are they? Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah, just Dembele's on a winger, but he looked like he's up front, but he's not. He keeps it on the wing, and Costello keeps doing it in the middle, and Dewey keeps doing it in the middle. Yeah, they aren't playing with a striker. Just they're all swapping and changing. Nathan's Kawasaki can get there, but no, Pacho's there, get it away. It's just Dembele though. He won the Ballon d'Or. Here comes Dewey. But PSG's attackers is brilliantly, but can he get involved now? Can Carvastellia cuts inside. That's forced it back to Marquinhos. There's Dembele. Has a shot, but does wave the ball into the Arsenal fans. Good one back then, Dembele. Goes over.
Cheer for the Arsenal fans. I had cheer up here as well, to be honest. Tell you what, Lee might be getting a cheer. He's getting a statue if they win this tonight. Arteta.
Saka. Patrick is there. Great after by Declan Rice. Henry watching on the areas. Great football players for Arsenal. Can Arsenal win? They've already won the Premier League, but can they win the Champions League as well? 6 minutes out of time left in the first half. The keeper went down, obviously, and obviously Arsenal stole the goal. For 6 more minutes.
The big challenge here, Stephen, for the Arsenal defenders, as good as they've been, you've got to keep your concentration permanently.
Keeper comes out, heads it away.
Yeah, and listen to the champions of Europe for a reason, Darren. They've got world-class players all over the pitch, and they won't go away. They've got a manager, so we've probably given them a team sort to try and give them different answers.
With Arsenal like this, they'll be winning the Champions League, but can PSG get past them at some rate? Some point of the game, sorry. Here comes Vitinha. That chip ball over to John Neves. Back to Dembele, but Lewis Stelly gets it off him. So does tackle their way into Haprier on John Neves. Defensively, Arsenal are really good this game. PSG. Marquinhos, the captain. Vitinha. Doué has a shot. That goes over the bar as well into the Arsenal fans. Having shots, but they are doing nowhere in the target. There's Arsenal stopping them very close to the goal.
I think David Ryan will be delighted with 25 efforts, especially when they're on the weak foot.
But David Raya, that's make no sense so far. I'll be happy if PSG just keep shooting and going way higher than the ball, way higher over the ball.
Record when you think about it. Support as anybody.
Saka go heads it on to Kai Havertz, just over goal for Arsenal this game. That was Mosquera. Saka back to Havertz. He's onside. Kai Havertz for 2-0. Oh, that's a big chance for Arsenal there. Great passing around the PSG players. And Havertz was in for 2-0 there, and that could have been game done already. Believe me now, that could have been a right game changer. Could have been 2-0 there, Havertz. Great play. It was Carvastellia. 3 minutes still, half time. Bolton stopped leaving Liverpool. Like 12th out of Champions League is a bit harsh. Um, I mean, from the season he had last year, I think they should be definitely higher than they were fifth. It's a bit harsh, but I do think they need a change, and I think a lot of players were leaving. A lot of players didn't like Slot, and Salah's obviously left him because he had a fallout with him. Tenate, I don't think he liked. I don't think most of the players like Slot, and the fans were down on his back. Maybe it was the right decision, but he did win the Premier League for him, and that was the main thing. So I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle with it, but if you get the right replacement in, they'll be all right. But yeah, maybe it's a bit, maybe it's a bit harsh, but maybe it's the right decision. We'll have to see next season. There's a shot by Fabio Ruiz goes into Kepa, Gary Ray's arms there. But yeah, it's a bit harsh, but it might be the right decision for them next season. I think the front runner is for the job is the Bournemouth manager, which I think will be a good appointment. Obviously, making Bournemouth into a Europa League team next year. I mean, I think you can say that a lot of people have said that it was Klopp's team last year, didn't they? With Arne Slot winning the Premier League with him. Sorry, but Luke, maybe it's the right decision because they did sign a hell of players in the summer, and a lot of good players works for a lot of money. Is that for a lot of money? Hasn't got going. He has fallen out with some of the players, and he as well. The football isn't as exciting as it used to be. So maybe they did need a change. Maybe it was the right decision. We'll see with the next appointment next season if it'll obviously make them higher. But fifth, it's nowhere near Liverpool standards. So maybe it was the right decision because they won the league last year, didn't they? And they dropped 4 positions. So yeah, maybe it was the right decision. But need to get the right appointment next season and go further up the table.
Because he's got to try and ignite this Paris Saint-Germain team who have been completely stuffed out by Arsenal in this first half.
Everyone's throwing for Arsenal. It's a long one from Declan Rice. It's probably going to be the last action of the half. Declan Rice gets it in. Headed on. Havertz, does he get fouled? Goes that for an Arsenal corner. This didn't be the last action of the half, sorry. Havertz gets it for a corner. Done really well hold up play. Goes for a corner.
He's done well, Havertz. He's been himself the match there. Back in his body language as well, celebrating how you've achieved the corner. No one coaching him.
Like I said, if Arsenal do any counter attacks or corners, they'll be good this game. They have a corner. Oh! The referee's blowing his whistle for the half time. So it's half time. It's PSG 0, Arsenal 1. And he's just blowing his whistle. And about to take a corner, so I don't really understand that. Was it half time here in Budapest in the Champions League final? PSG 0, Arsenal 1. To let him take the corner. Yeah, Arsenal take that any day of the week. 1-0 up at PSG. Done by the Gunners. Now it's half time. But yeah, fair play to Arsenal. 1-0 up at half time.
For a season to shout about. On HBO Max, summer just got bigger. What we want to think when each sport, each blockbuster entertainment should be jumping out the seat.
A good goal by Kai Havertz in the first 5 minutes, making the Gunners go 1-0 up with a great finish. PSG had a couple of chances to score, but not the greatest of chances. But Arsenal take that any day of the week. Not letting PSG have a lot of chances in the game. That's what they need to try and keep it as.
What's the taste like?
Yeah, it's half time though. Polish don't use 70, still 75% to PSG. They're still favouring PSG. So PSG could still win the game, or Arsenal could score a couple more and win the game. But should Arsenal win the Champions League and they've already won the Premier League, or can PSG win the Champions League 2 years in a row and win the French League again? But it's currently in favour of Arsenal so far in this game.
Scary final, huh? This is great. Absolute cinema. Just like the return of Scary Movie in theaters June.
I said 2-1 before the game. It's still on, but Arsenal are winning at the moment, so it's in favour of Arsenal so far. Any questions at our time, put them in the comments. We see Arsenal in the Champions League. They've lost in the final before in the Champions League to Barcelona, sorry. But they have a chance to put that behind their minds and win the Champions League today. But yeah, what can happen in the second half should be interesting one. Because PSG would probably come out, try and come back at Arsenal, attack them. Like I said, if Arsenal get a counter attack or any set pieces, then they'll be alright.
My mind's been more than fair.
I said 2-1 PSG before the game, it's still on. Don't think it'll end still 2-1. I don't know anymore. If Arsenal keep it as it is, I think they might be alright. But if PSG cut them open a couple times early on, then we could have a different game in the second half.
It's brought to you by Heineken, UEFA Champions League, official partner. Two huge UFC events facing off on Sunday the 14th of June and Saturday the 11th of July. Conor McGregor returns to the octagon of UFC 329 with Paddy featuring in the co-main event. Meanwhile, back here in Budapest, Arsenal against PSG, and it's the Gunners that are 1-0 up. Kai Havertz got the nod from Mikel Arteta in the starting lineup, and it took him 6 minutes to prove he was.
Arsenal's defending well and took the goal. Yeah, I definitely agree. If they set up quite well actually, and if they keep the setup well, they'll be fine. If they get some like they have done, counter attacks or cheeky counter attacks or set pieces, they'll be fine. But PSG need to stop second half goal and try and tap through Arsenal, or Arsenal will be winning the game. It was a brilliant finish by Kai Havertz.
He does so well to clean it, and now he runs off his back. And yeah, an outstanding finish at the top start for Arsenal. Yeah, I mean, it's all
PSG being rushed going forward. Well, it's just been odd, haven't they? I mean, they're not brilliant attacking players, but also defensively wise, just set up brilliantly and stop them going. So that's what they need to try and do in the second half. Start off really. PSG needs to get through the Arsenal players and score early on. Just Reyes had nothing to do. Because Arsenal set up brilliantly. The shape was just so defensively. I thought Balco, to be honest. Well, I don't know. They aren't playing for striker, are they? PSG. They've had different attacking players though there, different midfielders up there. But they're just trying to find ways of trying to get past Arsenal, but Arsenal doing really well.
they're just not lucky not to end up with it. It comes from them being so compact that eventually, when you're even if you're in a big block, when you get into
Arsenal will be happy how they're doing. PSG need to get going soon enough in the second half.
So far, Mikel Arteta's plan has been executed perfectly out here. Kai Havertz with such a classy finish, 1-0 up after 6 minutes. The 47th time this season, Arsenal have gone 1-0 up. They've only lost one of those previous 46 games. The Gunners have one hand on the trophy.
Well, no, it's not been, but I mean, Champions League final. I think Arsenal will always going to be playing like this. Not really play the most entertaining football, do they? Arsenal, but it works for them. It works. They won the Premier League with it, and they might win a Champions League with the football they're playing defensively wise. So if you keep it as it is, they'll be alright. But PSG need to use an attacking threat to get cut through Arsenal. And hopefully, scoring soon for them. But Arsenal look like they'll be going to win a Champions League trophy. What's your be at the game? Well, I said 2 on PSG. I'm gonna still stick with 2 on PSG. I just think they'll just come out at the second half, knowing they'll have to score soon, and I do think they'll win it still. But if Arsenal carry on the way they're playing and score in the second half, early Arsenal one, it'll be Arsenal's game. But I still think 2 on PSG. Anything can change. That's football. Anything can change. I started 3-2 PSG. Well, I just can't see Arsenal scoring 3. Arsenal conceding 3 goals. I mean, at 2 maybe, but I don't really see Arsenal scoring 2 goals as well. I don't know. They might end like that, but I still think there'll be 2 on PSG. But we see. We see what happens in the second half. But if Arsenal keep up as the way they're playing, then won't be conceded 3 goals. Might be conceded this round.
New Balance, we got now. Let me ask you a question. Okay. What is your worst fear?
Hopefully, second half gets tipped off soon, and hopefully, we're having a good second half. And PSG get going in the second half, and Arsenal carry on the way they're playing and stop PSG from getting any goals.
Punchy, from me, your spirit, and I got almond butter for daddy. I even put some grass fed sail on it.
What's a subject, Dad? What about like blue milk? Oh, good. find everything they really value at the price.
Yeah, still depends what happens in the second half. I'll also start the way up they did in the first half, and I'll sit back again. So interesting what happens.
£57 one way. It's Jack.
It's me.
Rush. That's impressive. There's no problem. But good teeth. You can stay up there. I'll come up. Red Bull gives you wings. It's happening again.
But PSG know how to win in the Champions League final. So obviously won it last year, didn't they? 5-0 versus Inter Milan. So I think they'll still have time to fight back. But Arsenal looking the favourites at the moment from that first half.
This is disclosure day.
But the vote is still to PSG on this.
It's brought to you by Heineken, UEFA Champions League official partner. Welcome back. It's 1-0 to Arsenal at the moment against PSG in the Champions League final. Our sensation.
This will be the last live stream till the World Cup. There'll be quite a few live streams in during the World Cup. But thanks for supporting the week this week during the live streams. And hopefully we have a good second half. And maybe see some goals.
The referee's got a fantastic view of this. Looking at it full speed there. I mean, we have seen penalties given though this season in the Champions League, particularly, but maybe less than that.
You don't want to see them given.
I don't
Not
think
better
so.
for me.
Not in the very
Yeah, she plays the first out, ready for the second half. Can we get going in the second half? Didn't get past Arsenal in the second half. We'll have to see.
Make their body unnaturally bigger. So those are the thoughts of the two guests alongside me. Darren Fletcher in commentary. I'm very interested to find out what Ali McCoy and Stephen Gerrard think of it too.
I thought you might be, Laura. So let's ask them. Christy, any thought about my big? Not for me. I mean, I think it's any advantage at all. He's not seeking any advantage. I don't think. Father Sancho, I really would have got any advantage. I don't think one is too fair something for that. Just my opinion. Stephen,
I don't want to see Pence given for that.
I think we described that.
Arsenal players now ready to come back out.
The Arsenal players, the Paris Saint-Germain team have been out there for a while.
Arsenal player. Arsenal currently 1-0 up. Can he keep it up? Or can PSG come back in the second half?
Scored a goal early on.
We'll have to see.
Sat back. That's the one thing you'd say. I don't think you can afford it. Mikel Arteta will say that. I want you to defend the exact same manner, but you have to go forward.
Second round ball shot, I don't think it was. No, I don't think it was as well. I mean, he did miss kick it, but he couldn't really do anything else when he got the ball back out. So, no, I don't think it was a penalty for me. But sometimes you do see them being given so, but no, I don't think it was a penalty for me. But the Arsenal players now back on the pitch. Here for the second half. Is Arsenal going to keep up their lead in the final? Can PSG come back and beat them in the final for a second year in a row?
The time they lost was a 3-2 defeat to Manchester United in January. So they've been in this situation a lot. They tend to come out the other side unscathed. Shroud Neves is just having got a conversation just out of picture with the referee, maybe about that second handball in the first half. But there have been no changes. We didn't expect any Arsenal changes, but at this stage, Steve.
No changes for both teams at half time. Ready to go again in the second half. PSG was ticked off. Here we go then. Second half underway. PSG gets going. See what happens.
quality from distance. So not to put too fine a point on it, this is one of the biggest 45-minute periods in the history.
Vitinha. Due. Carvastelia. Good feet. Out wide. Back into the box. Gabriel get theirs again. Gets it away. PSG a fasty start. Gabriel's always there.
That's the first card tonight, delaying the restart for Mosquera.
No, referee's doing a yellow card for Arsenal. Mosquera taking his time for a throw-in.
But I think it's a bit harsh. Yeah. So an Arsenal team that need one more big effort. 63rd game in all competitions tonight, the most of any team in Europe's top 5 leagues. The most they've played in a single season for 46 years, when they ended up playing 70, which remains the club record. They've got a great squad, they've got a deep squad, and everybody's played their part. Now it's about seeing the drop through here in the Puskas Arena.
Saliba. Gets fouled by Due. It's a free kick for Arsenal. Double by Saliba. To get away from Due. Then ends up getting fouled by him. It's Trossard. Declan Rice gets it in first time. Headed away by Marquinhos. Trossard.
First ever major final, by the way, tonight between a French club and an English club, and just the 4
That's it, Capier. Havertz.
cities as well, which might surprise you. First time it's ever been held in Budapest. And I must say, the city's been magnificent all week. It's been the perfect thing for this match. Here.
So there's Carvastelia. Don't buy any dog getting back off him.
Harassed by Capier, who wasn't going to give him any opportunity to turn.
Sean Evers. Drives away. Vitinha, sorry. Newman's is up there. Strengths off Gabriel. Vitinha. Saliba's there. Gets it off him. His Havertz. Gets it down. Gets fouled. The referee doesn't give it. Pulling any ball. The referee's been quite harsh tonight. Here comes Due. Due gets it in. But goes all the way out for an Arsenal goal kick.
But again, no serious threat on the goal. Still towards Bukayo Saka. He's offside.
Saka's being caught offside there.
Dembele's just peeling out to this right side. He doesn't really want to play as a 9. Where he's playing a little bit here somehow. Arsenal have substitutes warming up, but very surprisingly at the moment, none of the PSG replacements are out there. They're all sat on the bench. Vitinha, Jamal and Scalia.
Does PSG recover still here? Do change the pace. It's so hard to Dembele. Ballon d'Or winner. Dubai Capier. To press mind Capier. Giving a free kick there. PSG. Fabian Ruiz. Dembele.
The floor found there for Mikel Arteta. They must be so proud of his players to this point, Ali.
Oh yeah, but his game plan has been executed so far to perfection. Giving a full throw.
Yes.
See that boys level.
Two comes out and heads it again for PSG. Fabian Ruiz. Stare gets it away. Havertz tries to flick it on for Trossard. He's control it down.
Not a great deal has changed from first half to second half, despite whatever instructions and encouragement Enrique would have given at half time. It's still Arsenal with a nice shape and defending stoutly.
Right then, Due was doing past him. But it's just like his first half. PSG on the ball but not getting past any Arsenal defenders. Referee does a free kick to PSG yet again. It's Carver still here.
Doubled up on him brilliantly over there, haven't they, Saka and Mosquera?
All areas of the pitch. Particularly in the full back position, yes.
Goes down Ballet. John Neves. Oh, poor ball in. Saka. Poor touch. Just have to buy Saka. Here we are then. We're doing a free kick for PSG. Oh, referee. Doing a yellow card for Saka. Saka had a poor touch and goes in, gets the ball. There's a free kick. Dewey holding his ankle. Not his ankle, sorry. His shin. It's a PSG free kick on the edge of the box. PSG create anything from this free kick here. 10 minutes into the second half. Still 1-0 to Arsenal though.
Subs walking up now, haven't they? They're a little bit surprised not seeing them out.
One of them, Zaire Emery down there as well.
We got Hakimi on in the minutes of his free kick. Who's going to score? Hakimi has a shot! But Raya collects it really well.
To it well.
He certainly did.
Trossard. Havertz does a drop down. Referee says get up again.
See, actually don't make that from Havertz again. I really don't like
Like this PSG with Carvastelli.
Still quickly get the double cover on his two-way.
Do a Carvastelli Vitinha. Marquinhos that wide to John Neves. Kimi out wide to John Neves.
Give it shape for Arsenal. Do it.
So it's PSG, John Neves. Nice shot back. Ends up for a PSG throwing.
Sink in the final third, PSG. Already down to Arsenal at the moment. Still had a character for it.
It's a major surprise, but a pleasant one.
It's Carvastelli. Into the box. Goes overhead. I think Capri and Hakimi. Into Hakimi. Fabian Ruiz. But Trossard gets it back off him. Give it to David Rice straight away. Havertz bats into point Pacho. Goes for a free kick. PSG.
That takes it well. Franklin will touch some Havertz there on the way through.
Just to get up on your point, Ali, this also not being that moment of
It's Hakimi. Can PSG create a good chance?
down there. The Arsenal defenders have won their individual battles.
But Arsenal set up well and they're doing it well. There's Hakimi. Doué. To Hakimi.
Retake of the clock. It's a positive one for Arsenal. Safely navigated 13 minutes of the second half without any untoward concern. It's a lovely pass from Kamara, scaling.
That's a free kick for Arsenal. As Nuno Mendes drops down Saka.
Well, one thing I would say when I know we're going, it might be the best of Saka defensively.
I think he gets a lot of credit going the other way. His crossing, his 1v1, his combination play, his goal scoring ability, but he's been absolutely immense out of possession today. Very selfless job for the team. Noise coming from the Arsenal supporters.
60 minutes gone, still 1-0 to Arsenal.
Still not surrendered by. And at the moment, the
Arsenal fans singing full of them in this Budapest stadium.
still the difference between these two teams. Dembele. Brilliant from
Dembele. Good pressing by Arsenal. Declan Rice is there, gets the ball back off him. I'm lucky by Declan Rice. The battle start. Oh, there's a free kick for PSG yet again. Saka.
Some racing in from Saka across. Yeah, just got the push.
Yeah, I think he does come across there, Saka. Can't start what to do. He's got space here. Into the box. Oh, Gabriel's there again. Still with that this time, sorry. Here comes John Evans. Carvastelli, can you get away from Mosquera? He does. Does that for a PSG corner. Can we see first off PSG from this corner? Or can Arsenal defend that? Well, like they've done all night.
Really so.
Corner whipped in. Right, punched it away. Kimi heads it down to Vitinha.
They do it.
It was Carvastelli.
It's a Dembele.
Carvastelli's at a pen. He's doing a pen. He's doing a penalty. It's a penalty for PSG. Carvastelli being dragged down. I don't know who fouled him then. It's a PSG penalty. The referee's been giving a lot of things to PSG all night. And it is to be a penalty for PSG. Can he get back into this game? 62 minutes in. He's been brought down. Carvastelli has. It's to be a penalty for PSG. It could be a game changer. Let's have a look at this again. Oh, it's definitely a penalty. Mosquera. Throws him down. Oh. Kicks him behind. You get the ball here. He does touch the ball. But you have to give him the penalty.
I think he catches his ring. I think he comes through the back of him. He kicks his
I think it is going to be a penalty here.
he changes at half time, Darren, because his best players are on the pitch and he knows that
They are checking the penalty. It's either going to be no penalty or going to be a penalty.
it's come from Cavatscalia. The speed, the thought, the combination play, and he's back on the money. Full stop. It's only the second time over the course of the game they've got in down inside and it's been on Mosquera's side.
See what's going to happen here.
It has been now.
Yeah, the penalty has been given. It's going to be a penalty for PSG.
You know what it's like normally the player goes.
Yeah, it's quite silly by Mosquera there to bring him down in the box. But it's going to be a penalty for PSG.
It's brilliant play, Darren.
And can we see it'd be 1-1 in a minute.
Champions League final. And the penalty will be taken at the end by the Paris Saint-Germain.
The penalty taken by basically Vitinha opposite PSG fans.
That way to the final, and they missed 3 of them. So they've not been automatic from the spot in the Champions League by any stretch of the imagination.
See what happens here then. PSG didn't equalise in this game with David Raya to save it.
Saint-Germain fans looking on has been handed to Ousmane Dembele.
Ousmane Dembele's going to take it, sorry. Not Vitinha. Ousmane Dembele against Raya. Is it be 1-1 or is it still 1-0 to Arsenal? Let's have a look. 65th minute. Ousmane Dembele against David Raya. And he slots it in into the bottom left corner. And Dembele, the World Cup winner. Not the World Cup winner, sorry. The Ballon d'Or winner. Makes it 1-1. That's game on now. The PSG didn't win. That's a big goal in this game. A good penalty. Nice calm penalty into the bottom left corner. PSG fans set the pyros off. And it's 1-1 in the Champions League final in Budapest. It's a brilliant penalty. Right in the bottom left corner. Sends David Raya the other way. And it is 1-1. Could this be a game changer now? Can PSG go and win it? 1-1 here. Dembele, who else would it be? Ballon d'Or winner. Calm and collective. 1-1. Also make the first change in the game. Mosquera, yeah, the penalty away. And yellow card's been subbed off, and Justin Timmer back from his injury is on. It's first change of the game.
quickly, and then concentrates and get his body between the ball and the player and knows inevitably it might be a penalty. You know, Gyökeres is coming up for the.
And Gyökeres is coming on as well. Odegaard is off, the Arsenal captain's off. And Gyökeres is coming on now. Second change in the game for Arsenal.
Champions League this season, which equals Barcelona's single season record that they set.
Into the 67th minute. It's 1-1. See what happens now.
So they have been this goal scoring machine. It's 128 now that they've got in all competitions. And the man who won the Ballon d'Or last season, Dembele, to say the least.
2-1 Gunners, do you reckon? Well, I don't know. I said 2 on PSG at the start of the game. But it's still both on for 2-1 Arsenal and 2 on PSG. Saka heads it on.
It's going to be fascinating now the next 10 or 15 minutes to see how the balance of the match has been affected by the PSG equaliser. With 24 minutes to play.
Free kick for PSG. Arsenal score another one, they might do. Still got, I was thought 23 minutes yet, plus added time. So anyone can still score yet. See what happens.
Over the past 2 seasons, and he scored 43 of them after Christmas. He's hopeless before he opens his presents.
And Gyökeres can get it. Havertz gets it down, but it's doing offside.
Side flag up here against Arsenal. You can look at it another way, you know, lads, as well. You don't think prior to this game kicked off.
But did Mosquera need to do that? Did Mosquera need to make that foul in the box with Carvastalia? Could have used his strength, but just went full down, topped him down. But it makes it 1-1 by Dembele scoring that penalty. But some PSG scoring another one here. Or can also come back and go ahead in the lead again. Good football. It comes to Doué. There's a great ball out wide to Hakimi. Great touchdown, Hakimi. Into the box. And goes out for a corner for PSG. There's like loads of police officers on the pitch, yeah. What's going on there? Look at all the marching down, the police officers down the pitch. Look, PSG can get another one here. Takes a short corner. Doué. Look at all the police marching down. What's going on there? Doué Hakimi. Dembele. Gets it in. Goes all the way out to an Arsenal goal kick. Here's a penalty again by Dembele. Nice and slotted into the bottom left-hand corner. Sends David Raya the wrong way. Brilliant penalty by Dembele.
Live games, by the way, the Champions League next season on TNT Sports, the Conference League and the Europa League as well. Every match live on TNT Sports as well. 52 live Premier League games as well, with comprehensive coverage.
For another drinks break of the game, 70 minutes in, 1-1 in Budapest. Who's going to score the next goal? Is there an extra time? We'll see what happens in the next final 20 minutes plus added time. Will it be for another interesting 20 minutes?
The 7 kingdoms. Some big touched up players taking on board some fluid. What do you think Arteta's saying to the Arsenal players down there? Because they've been so good up to the mascara.
Arsenal fans still backing the team. Still 1-1. You still do ahead here. Looking PSG, the French Giants, come back and win this game.
But it's important that you don't change and lose. It's just what they've been doing so well in the first 3 quarters of the game. I mean, they've been playing for the game. They really have. Who need to talk to like? Significant serve for the rest based on
Down down again after entrance break.
the competition, so be around for a while. This is anybody's final now.
Yeah, Trossard. Couple touches, but Van does really pull then. We've seen a great pass out wide to Due. But goes all the way out.
Thought he stopped his feet, but he just managed to put a beautiful pass. He's got all the clubs, hasn't he? His shape on it. It's got all the club, Dalian, I've been in trouble. Well, loves that.
Oh, stopped by Raya. Tis Hakimi. Tis Dembele just scored. Dembele the Ballon d'Or winner. Shoots. Does that deflect right for the corner? Just for a goal kick for Arsenal. What's pulled by Raya though, giving it away in the middle of the park. Kimi gets it off him. But Dembele's slow shot goes through Arsenal goal kick.
Just getting back to them, I think outside the penalty.
Yeah, I was doing nowhere near the goal. Didn't I thought it deflected, but it didn't. It was PSG again. They were controlling the ball all game, but Arsenal settled defensively really well. That penalty has now cut their lead apart in 1-1. It was Carvastellia. Vitinha has a shot from edge of the box. Ooh. Just goes at the top of the net. He was dipping, but didn't dip enough. Dip enough, sorry. But PSG are getting involved, getting through Arsenal now a bit. If they keep doing that, PSG will score a couple more goals.
To play the kind of game that Arsenal were playing, Stephen, how taxing is that mentally and physically? The amount of defending they were having to do.
Havertz heads it on. Gets back off Pasho. Oh, Saka's there, but the keeper comes out. Havertz does really well to get past Pasho. Saka was just too late to get the ball. Stewie. Hakimi. Due. Can we see a goal from PSG in the final 15 to win the Champions League? Or can we see a goal from Arsenal in the final 15 to win the Champions League as well? We're in for an interesting 15 minutes plus out of time. Marquinhos. Good tackle there by Hindi Cape. Jacques. Trossard cuts inside. Oh, does too much though. Being forced to go back. Lewis Skelly. Trossard gets fouled. Does well actually.
Minutes to go. Not enough
to extra time since 2016 when Real Madrid beat Atletico Madrid on penalties.
Commentator's just said around one of the Champions League finals gone to extra time since 2016. That's over 10 years ago. So never know, might do into extra time today. What do we see a goal soon from Saka, Havertz? Being forced over all the way back to David Raya. Raya gets it up. Stays behind Victor Gyökeres. Goes for an also throwing. Trossard. Gyökeres holds it up. Gyökeres back to Trossard. Trossard gets it in. Just goes slowly to Gabriel. Back up to Trossard then. Into Capere. Gets it in. Goes over the head of Gabriel. There was Timber back from injury. To Saka. Kai Saka against Nuno Mendes. Cuts inside. Saka shoots, but Carvastelli is there to block it. Carvastelli heads it over. Here, oh! Rice heads it on, same as Gabriel. Timber just gets blocked, but they can Saka also. Oh, it's pulled by Saka. Waitons Carvastelli. Gets past Gabriel. Carvastelli keeps on driving. Got space here. Carvastelli shoots! Oh, it's the post, I think. I think it deflects. Deflects onto the post. As the chance was sat by PSG. Brilliant by Carvastelli. Yet down on the ball like it normally is. But goes out through a PSG corner. I think Marcel Stelly deflects it onto the post. Let's have a look at it again. Saka gives the ball away, heavy touchdown. And gets over. Carvastelli gets brilliantly over by Saliba. He keeps on driving. But there was Lewis Stelly. Blocks it onto the post, done by him. He's got a good game, Lewis Stelly has. Poor deflection there, it's on the post. But here comes, Mendes. Dewey gets it in. But Lewis Stelly heads out for another PSG corner. Timber, sorry. Can we see a goal here by either team in the final 12 minutes?
The pressure from Saliba as well. Yeah,
Such fine form, Kvaratskhelia. 12 goals in his last 14 games.
Corner gets in. Goes all the way out. That's really poor by Dembele. Goes for an Arsenal little kick.
Tell you, it's amazing. We're talking about set plays. What a threat they'll be and could be. And they've not had a corner. And they've never taken the first half, I believe. Was the only one they've had. What they do for one now.
There's Gyökeres, Havertz. That's to Rice. Rice out by to Saka. Saka. Cuts in. Oh, it's poor by Saka again. That's tackled easily. There's Lewis Stelly. Got time here. Oh, that's tackled easily. Due's right behind him. There's Due against Lewis Stelly. But it's brilliant by Lewis Stelly. Get the ball back. Really good by Lewis Stelly. Losing the ball in the middle of the pot by Due. But Lewis Stelly gets it back off him and does really well. Get the ball back and gets a free kick for it.
I think what you'll start seeing now creeping into the game is people getting cramped, people getting tired. This way, this game's
That's done by Lewis Stelly. Get the ball back off him. I think he's had a really good game, Lewis Stelly has. Well, he hasn't been mostly involved this season. Missed out on England Cup, but I think he's done really well this game. Also ready to make 2 changes. Madueke has been cut up for the World Cup. Nathan's Trossard though. Oh, just falls over. Trossard market. Madueke and Martin ready to come on for Arsenal for the final 10 plus added time. Does PSG, lovely feet. Back to Sakimi. To Dembele, sorry.
Sterling Dembele from the spot. Anybody's fine from this point. Completely different the final we watched last year, that's for sure.
Yeah, last year's final was such a one-sided affair. PSG also won it last year against Inter Milan 5-0. But this year in the final against someone else, Arsenal, and it's 1-1. It's not definitely not a one-sided game this year. But still, got 10 minutes plus solid time yet.
Ruiz, the Arsenal substitutes, waiting down there. Away to Gamara and Scaly and now Vitinha. Dembele.
Just Carbastelli. Feet. That's blocked by 3 Arsenal players, and now here comes Timber. What those two does too much. Now here comes Doué. Doué into the box. There's that for a PSG corner. Blocked by Saliba. 8 minutes to go. PSG corner and Arsenal going to make 2 changes here. Madueke and Martinelli to come on. But I think it should be getting Eze on here. Oh, Arsenal, he's still on the bench, somehow. Lewis Stelly's on down in the box. And PSG corner. Gets in. Headed on by Pacho. And goes out for an Arsenal goal kick. But now Arsenal make the changes after the corner. Jossard's coming off for Martinelli. That's the one change. And Saka's going to come off for Madueke. So the 2 wingers going to swap for the final 8. Plus any time, obviously. Yeah, Saka's looked quite poor actually this game. Probably much better. And then PSG to make a change as well. Carvastelli's coming off. And Barkella's coming on for the final 8 as well. He's ran all over the place, Carvastelli has. He's just looking knackered now. And Barkella's going to come on.
In all competitions this season, French international himself.
His habits. Gets away. Oh, past Joe Neves, but Jota has the ball back off John Neves. To Gabriel. Havertz and Caprier. Rice. Marquinhos gets it away from an Arsenal throw-in. Arsenal applying the pressure now onto PSG.
Yeah, what a time to come on as a sub, I think. Tired legs on there, loads more space. His chance to get the winner in a European Cup final. He'll play on the bench, Martinelli. We know that he's been very good in cup matches this season. He's got 11 goals, 10 of them have been scored in either the Champions League or the domestic cup competition. So this is his.
Yeah, definitely Rice with a long throwing. Gets it in. Headed on. Oh, Jota. I think Jota has had it on. I think it's Pacho. There. Oh, Madueke gets the ball away. This one's PSG. Barcala against Saliba gets it away. Barcala's got away from Saliba. Raya comes out. Brilliant by David Raya keeping. Barcala gets away from Saliba, but Raya comes out for it. Away to PSG down with Barcala. That's tackled by Madueke this time. Wait, there's Martinelli. Nice change of pace, but Marquinhos is there. Of course he is. Vitinha. Doesn't have a shot measure box, but that's blocked by Rice. There's a big chance there for Barcala and PSG to win the Champions League. But Raya, of course, he comes out for that.
Barcala's second touch was just slightly too big. He gave the keeper an opportunity, but he had the speed. He had the power. Just overran it a little bit.
Nathan's bar. Nathan's duo. So duo. Can we see a late goal from PSG?
Someone's ringing or
Learn
someone's...
something every day.
Someone pressed something on the phone.
No, but don't call one.
Oh, no, it's yours, I think. I don't think I've touched my
Why
phone.
be less on it? Is it me?
That's weird, I don't know why it's...
Sorry.
I haven't answered anything or it's... You get out there. One's by the bin and one's by the... There you go.
Reverse further.
Poor by Arsenal. That was a chance then. Nuno Mendes misses the ball. But Arsenal didn't capitalise on that. And Arsenal and PSG keep the ball.
Ruiz. It's the final 3 minutes of normal time. The 2026 Champions League final here at Good.
PSG. Doesn't need to do anything now. In the final 3 minutes plus added time. Marquinhos. What to do, eh? Hakimi. That's it in. Oh, had it on. Look up to Fabian Ruiz. That's it in. Hakimi heads it on. That goal kick. Goal kick for Arsenal. But this current moment, look, I'm going into extra time here.
Cross balls, they say, will look comfortable, don't they? And they have done all night. This was the chance they had for the long throw. Again, that header could have gone anywhere. It's back to the old guy. He's done everybody up there, David Ryan, and he's just going to smash it from the goal kick.
Gyökeres holds it on. Gives the ball away then. Good by Caprier. A good game as well. It was Rice. Martinelli, sorry. David Raya gets it up. Gyökeres lets it down, what no one was there. It was Dewey got space here. Dewey. Who's it? Gabriel. Vitinha! Oh! Just goes over the bar into the top of the net. That was a big chance there by Vitinha and PSG. So a couple of chances now on the edge of the box. Vitinha has. Does change the pace by Dewey again. That's away from Gabriel. But Vitinha first time shot the edge of the box. Just goes over the bar. PSG store now. Oh, it's unlucky, really unlucky about Vitinha. That could have been Champions League there. But until we go into extra time here. Derry Rice currently down. What's happening here? He's being treated by his feet. See how many added time there is. It's going to be 6 more minutes added time. So maybe someone, maybe PSG or Arsenal to win the Champions League. Anyone in the store in 6 minutes. Looking like it's going to be PSG, but you never know. 6 more minutes to go here. Someone's win the Champions League, or we're going to go into extra time.
There's a few time legs out there. They need that Lucozade, that gel, get the energy in.
See what happens.
Look how nervous he looks. 6 minutes for somebody to become a hero.
Who can be the hero for PSG, or who can be the hero for Arsenal, or can we go into extra time?
Because you don't want to be the player to make the mistake. You've got to get the balance right between no risk, no risk. That's what he'd be saying from down there. If we keep winning, let's get to extra time, another 30 minutes. Be ready for that one moment going the other way. So you'd be saying, Declan Rice.
By the way, how's he been coping in the team? Does have to buy Rice.
He's upset their belly. Thinks he's okay. Yeah, this. Available to him for Cedric.
It's Arsenal. Oh, stupid bad Jokeres. Before he get the PSG.
He'll tell you more about hold up play with the importance of the team.
Jokeres is normally half leg then.
Sick of that, Stephen. It has to stick. Bring people on the play, give it a bit of weight.
Marquinhos, that what to do, eh?
Gonzalo Ramos is ready.
PSG's made a change. Gonzalo Ramos. Ready to come on. Let's do it. That's Hakimi. It looks like doing it for Dembele's limping.
3 minutes of additional time remaining in the Champions League final, and the potential for 30 minutes more, and possibly penalties too here in Budapest.
Let's do it. Good feet. Into the box. Back out to Due. Gets in. Barkella. Oh, up in the air. Touch him. Good tackle there by Martinelli. Got 2 more minutes left in this game. Hakimi. Continue gets out wide. Marquinhos. That's Hakimi. John Neves. We're gonna get a goal. Marquinhos. John Neves, good feet. Also got everyone back here. Not ready to let PSG get through. Ruiz cuts in, gets into the box. Timber heads it on. How is Madueke? Can he have a break here, Arsenal? Madueke. Jokeres. Havertz gets fouled. His yellow card by John Neves. 1 minute to go yet. It could be into extra time. Should be a change for PSG. Dembele the scorer for PSG looks injured. He's coming off, and Gonzalo Ramos is coming on the number 9.
Says, I don't think would suggest, I might be wrong, I don't think Ramos will be staying too far outside the box. He's more central, isn't he?
Well, looks like we will go into extra time, mate. Or can anything happen in the final 15 seconds? Arsenal got free kick in the halfway line, but I don't know if there's anything happen here.
Again, I think Arteta planning right, looks forward.
Right, gets it in, headed on. Comes that to Rice. Back to Gabriel. Hits it to Martinelli. Final chance. Ball gets in. Fits on. Oh, away by Nev. Bye Ruiz. Sleeper. Up in the air to Madueke. Gets it down. Madueke. Timber. Last chance for Arsenal. Sleeper gets it in. Headed away. Or do he? No way to PSG today, win it now. Barkello. The PSG is driving. Barkello to win the Champions League. Oh, it's a side netting. And that might be it. In full 90 minutes. Big chance of Barkello there. We're into 10 minutes of added time here.
He's right. He drags it with his right foot.
Could have been better here, Barkello. He goes further away from the goal. He's into the side netting. There we are then. Full time. PSG 1. Arsenal 1. We're going into extra time. First time Champions League going into extra time since 2016, over 10 years ago, when it was PSG versus when it was Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid, sorry. And the English champions versus the French champions. It's going into extra time here in Budapest. So yeah, ready for more game time. Full 90 minutes is over. Extra time is coming up. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, full time 1-1. Not really much to split the two teams, to be fair. PSG having more of the ball, but not able to get a goal after they stole that penalty. And Arsenal haven't really created anything much after destroying the first goal by Havertz. So we're into extra time. And more game. Let's see what happens. Is there into penalties or anyone going to win in extra time? We'll have to see. Well, let's see what happens in extra time. Get any goals? Let's have a look. Yeah, into extra time for the first time since 2016 in the Champions League final. Yeah, full 90 minutes, 1-1. Nothing to split the sides. But we still got a full extra time yet, and maybe even penalties to decide the winner of the Champions League. What is going to happen? What is going to happen? But yeah, this vote is 74% to PSG and 26% to Arsenal, so still in favour to PSG for extra time. I'm still sticking with 2-1 to PSG.
UEFA Champions League official partner. This Champions League
Yeah, Arsenal going ahead in the first 5 minutes of Kai Havertz. And then PSG equalising for a penalty by Dembele in the 64th minute. So now we're into extra time, so it's ended 1-1.
In the middle of his team, he needs to come alive here. What does he need to do?
Mikel Arteta winning Champions League as well as a Premier League for Arsenal. Was a coach under Pep for a couple of years. 2 changes in half time. Not half time. 2 changes before extra time starts. Miles with Skelly. Havertz is off. And Eze and Zubimendi are on.
What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, a lot of talk about the squad.
I thought Lewis still looked quite good to be fair that game. And Havertz obviously was a goal scorer for Arsenal in the game. But let's have a look what happens in extra time. Hopefully we're in for some action.
PSG. Let's get back to your commentary team. Darren, Ali, and Stephen.
Thank you, Laura. So 30 minutes to decide it.
30 more minutes in added time. If it's still 1-1, added time goes to penalties. It'll be all decided on a penalty shootout. But extra time we go to be Eze. Kicking us off.
The game has been won in extra time. The last time was 12 years ago when Real Madrid scored 3 goals in extra time to beat Atletico Madrid. So let's see whether
Declan Rice.
and those 2 changes that have been made by Mikel Arteta, taking on Miles Skelly and Kai Havertz, who basically couldn't run anymore at the end of the 90 minutes. And they've sent on Martin Zubimendi and Liberace Eze. You get sensed even in between the end of the playing against the best team in Europe, in my opinion, to still be in the game up to this point, credit to the team and the manager, the coaches, that but just trying to limit the risk of mistakes.
Yeah, it's Madueke for Arsenal. Into the box, dead away for an Arsenal corner. So that just sucks from that, man. That for an Arsenal corner.
And by the way, how well did the centre back do? Because I'll tell you right now, Gyökeres had gone front goal side up. Marquinhos there, I'll tell you, that was a big chance. Centre back does well. The first corner, that'll be interesting. But it's the second one.
And Madueke do anything from this corner for Arsenal.
It's the best way to defend them. Reiterate the point that Arsenal have scored 27 goals from corners across the competitions this season.
Madueke for Arsenal. Corner gets it in. Back up for another corner for Arsenal.
So count the Gunners. Very good corner.
Yeah, I can Arsenal stuff from the corner here. You know what Arsenal like on set pieces. There's Madueke. Gets it in. Oh, such a poor colour by Madueke. How has he been called up for England? I do not know. Straight into the side netting by Madueke. Big waste.
Paris Saint-Germain are going to go long from a goal kick. Yeah. Seen it all, man. I've seen them do that as well. Maybe that's why they don't do it very often, though. Emery just emerged, ready to play. On the PSG dugout.
Riley gets it up. Timber gets it down, but gets cleared away. Riley gets it up. Oh, that's a Madueke. Can he get anywhere here, Madueke? Madueke cuts inside. Timber gets away from. Oh, I don't know about that. Timber does really well to take the ball off. It is a foul for. I think he hit Neves in the head. Sorry. I don't know. I think Timber did really well then, but obviously the referee doesn't think he did. Yeah, he does put his hand in his face. I know. PSG gonna make a change here. Zaire Emery's gonna come on. I think yeah, Fabio Ruiz is going to come off, and Zaire Emery's gonna come on 95th minute.
There's a big cheer for young Warren Zaire Emery. I always think, Ali, when you watch him play, never less than down. He was outstanding as a right back in Munich in the second leg. He's very unfortunate not to start all games in this Paris Saint-Germain.
Another goal kick from PSG goes all the way out for an Arsenal throw-in. That's 3 times that's happened.
That's for sure.
Oh, fails to keep it in.
Too much of a chance. But just to show the amount of talent there is in the respective squads, 29 of the players.
Good by Rice, strength really well. Rice, made it to Eze. Eze, oh, trying to find out Timber. Fella make his run.
31 players across Paris Saint-Germain and Arsenal in the World Cup.
So it's Timber. Anyway, nice play. Timber. Does strength by Alvarez, but doesn't get the ball there. And kits John Evers over.
I must say, Ali, it was hotter yesterday than it's been today, but it's very close. Yeah, right. That's very limited, right? It's balmy, isn't it? Yeah, very much so. Gives chase, big to it over there by Gabriel. Battles with Docaris, flipped inside the Vitinha. It's Doué.
It's Doué. That's also at the ball back then. Martinelli. Good tackle there by Vitinha. Here comes Gonzalo Ramos. PSG's number 9, it's Gyökeres again, has done that same thing. That'll be yellow card for the Arsenal. Number 14, Gyökeres.
Gave every ball away, Ali. That's a stopwatch with him.
PSG have a free kick. Vitinha.
Times. So
9-10 minutes gone. It's Vitinha over a free kick. Comes Vitinha. Ball gets whipped in. Sleeper heads it on. What comes back out to Pacho. Goes up for a PSG throw in.
Sorry, Emery. Bruno Mendes. Didier.
Hakimi. And Lola Ramos. Hakimi. Hakimi shoots, but just goes over the bar. Quite a few shots PSG had from the edge of the box, just done over the bar today.
Ali, if Arsenal win the Champions League this season on penalties, based on the fact they've not been awarded a penalty all season.
Who's going to win the Champions League? Is it PSG or Arsenal? Got 20 minutes left of extra time. If it's still 1-1, we're going into penalties. It's going to Arsenal at the ball back. Bit tense now the players are. Bit tired. But can we still see a goal? Because Eze holds it down really well. Gabriel gets it over the top. To Madueke, does touchdown. Madueke. Nice, that's pace. Madueke into the box. He gets pulled down. Is that going to be a penalty? The referee says no. Madueke, brilliant touch out his feet. Gets pulled down by Nuno Mendes, but the referee says no penalty. Now wait comes PSG with Zayn Emery. Also plays a few in on the bench and the manager, Mikel Arteta. Here comes PSG. Here comes Doué. Madueke back now. Don't know about that. Is it going to be a penalty or not? The eyes have not been stopped. It's PSG. Zayn Emery. Vitinha. Zayn Emery. There'll be no penalty, I don't think so. Doué. Good tackle. Vitinha. Gabriel gets it away. Well, I don't think there'll be no penalty. No penalty. Wow. Big call there by the ref. Yellow card for Declan Rice. I keep ordering to the referee to apparently to be a penalty. He's butt Mikel Arteta as well. I want to see this again. What is this like? Both straining over against each other. Oh, I don't know. They're both holding on to each other. I think that's a penalty. Mikel Arteta runs all the way. Don't know about that, you know. Oh, don't know. If PSG win the game now, everyone will be going to that will be decision. I don't know. I think it might have been a pen. I think when your phone is charging. I don't know. It's a bit. Oh, is that a penalty or not? They're both holding on to each other, but then he lets go and then goes down. So I don't know. It's a tough one to call. It might have just been a penalty, but the referee says no. It's ready for a change. There were 2 minutes out of time. At half time, added extra time. Well, that could have been a penalty for Arsenal then.
Just hope that Bastian Rankin doesn't bump into Martin somewhere later on. It's William Fashion.
It comes PSG now. Keep into the box. Start for a PSG throw-in.
I think possibly the best way to describe the penalty is I'm not sure if it's a clear and obvious error, but we see together.
As he gets it down. Up here, but it's in him and gets it back off him. Manueke got fouled, but didn't get given. As a Gutierrez flicks it on. What goes out for a PSG throw-in. That's half time and extra time. PSG 1, Arsenal 1. But big call by the ref not to that penalty on Manueke. That was a big call. And it's still 1-1. Hey, here's it again. Nuno Mendes both done at it. Oh no. I think they're both grabbing onto each other, but I think Nuno Mendes was trying to get him more.
He's just soaking a little bit of fitness, but what he does great. He gets there first.
I think that was a pen.
I also think there's a bit of contact. I think
that was a pen. I don't know. I think it's a big call, but I do think that was a penalty.
We'll have another look at the penalty incident. Whether you feel like it was or not, Jack.
I'll look at it again.
I've seen it given, and if it was given, I don't think we'd say, oh, that's definitely not.
They're both coming at it. Then they stopped linking arms. And I think that's a penalty. I do think that's a penalty. I do think it is a penalty. So does Manueke stop pulling him and Nuno Mendes keeps going? Oh, I do think it was a pen.
referee's decision.
But they've got the second half of extra time still to come. Arsenal have played 63 games so far.
Oh, I do think that was a pen,
Fitness going to come into play in the second half.
Yeah, I want to see more of that.
but not given. And we're still going on. At 1-1. Another chat by the Arsenal manager, Mikel Arteta.
They need to keep their
Still got 20 more minutes left of the game. Extra time, or we'll be going to a penalty shootout.
63rd, 64th game of the season. You know, the squad's been used well. They've been used to being changed and getting minutes, and I think that's paying off now. So I'm really encouraged by that first half of extra time.
They've come through some very difficult moments in this season. They need to tune into that mental resilience.
Yeah, that's what we spoke about before the game. What Mikel's built here, they are stronger. The culture demands that they.
Two changes from PSG at half time. Vitinha and Marquinhos are coming off. Lucas Beraldo and Zabarino are coming on.
Marquinhos replaced him with the former Bournemouth defender Ilya Zabani. I mean, some taking off Vitinha as well, so a very influential players had to go. Lucas Beraldo, who's a centre back predominantly, but he's been playing in midfield for Paris Saint-Germain, so he's had to come on. But they're two big players, Ali, that they just lost at half time and extra time in Marquinhos and Vitinha. Well, I mentioned before we looked at the penalty, he looked very, very uncomfortable, Vitinha. I tell you, I think it's been quite.
What's going to happen here in the second half? Right, it's extra time.
Extra time. I think that it is there. Some supporters' feelings right now.
But could it been 2-1 to Arsenal? So that penalty was not being given, but we're still at 1-1 going into the second half of added time. Extra time, sorry, not added time. Right, PSG to get us going in the second half of extra time. Here we go. So then we're going to score, and then the second half, before it's going to go to penalties in the Champions League. It's the first time since 2016 we have gone into the into extra time in the Champions League final. It's been over 10 years. But this year we're back in it.
Very shortly. Making an error mistake as well.
Ball over the top. PSG can get there. Goodbye, Zayn Emery. Do a.
Was very pertinent, but you say, look, there's probably not enough in it to make the suggestion the referee made an error. I think that, yeah.
Ball over the top. Barcala heads it on. All right, comes out for it. Neves is there. Oh, big chance at PSG. But Raya, good hand. Ball over the top, good header by Barcala. Raya comes out for it. Neves is there, but Dubai Zubimendi to get there first ahead of João Neves.
Said that it can still be a penalty. Yeah, of course. I've seen them given. I've seen less given.
João Neves. Doué. Barcala. Gonzalo Ramos. Doué. Can do anything. Doué deflected. Zayn Emery. Highlighted Zabarani. It was Hakimi. Zayn Emery. Hakimi gets it in, but into Raya's hands.
Tell you what, Chris, if it does go to penalties, two of the players who would have taken them in the first five, I'm sure, would have been Vitinha and Dembele. The Paris Saint-Germain. as well, wouldn't it? And maybe family and race. Yeah, experience. Certainly got to be factored in. His clearance.
Well, that's over the top. It was Timber.
Spinning away.
Spinning by Timber. Madueke. Gets fouled by Doué. It's a free kick for Arsenal. Ooh, our first comment in ages. Stoke or Vale? Stoke, my friend. Stoke all the way. Not Vale. The vote is still to PSG, 75% to 25%. Also got free kick here.
It's right in front of the Arsenal fans. And Declan Rice, who took the brilliant from the
There's Rice with the free kick over it. Can we see a goal for Arsenal here? Alright, over the free kick. Gets it in. Keeper punches it away. Out comes Hakimi. Martinez there.
Ginelli. That's the way to be able to after the
Good bad keeper. PSG then to punch it away. Great ball out wide. Zayn Emery. Gets away from Caprio, but Martinez there to take the ball off him. Playing by Martinelli. Caprio gets it over the top. Then Jota chase down Zabrani.
He's been immense.
Comes down Evers now for PSG.
Joao Neves, the Paris Saint-Germain. Looking to become just the second team in the Champions League era to retake the trophy. Real Madrid, the other one.
Who's going to win the Champions League then? And PSG went 2 years in a row to Arsenal win it. Still got 20 minutes, still got 10 minutes, sorry. Solid time. Then be going to penalties if it's still 1-1. It's PSG. Pacho. To Zabanini. It's PSG playing it around. Not attacking at the moment. There's a team, he gets John Evers down the wing. Gets away from Zubimendi, gets into the box. Zubimendi, that keeping it goes for a PSG corner. Let's see a goal here. 112th minute we're in. There's a PSG corner.
So Doué to take the PSG corner.
Doué with the PSG corner. Gets in, but headed away. Poor corner by Doué. Martinelli. But St. Emery's there.
Such a testament to the fitness levels of both groups of players. When you think the number of matches that they play, Arsenal 63rd in all competitions, but PSG played so many last season. Then they got a Club World Cup, didn't really get a summer break, and then they've been in everything this season. I mean, they just play game after game after game, and they're still going strong here in this very sticky heat inside the Puskas Arena. Deep into extra time in the Champions League final. Especially the starters, the ones that have been on from the beginning. Warriors. I'm looking at Doué and Mendes. I don't think they're even sweating, you know. Are you sensing it?
Who's going to win it here? St Emery. Oh, slide on back. Ball whipped in. But Raya comes out and collects it. Can also actually have a shot for once. PSG is having all the ball, but not really creating much good chances. Rice heads it on. And again. Oh, Gabriel. Sleeper gets there first.
Towards Yuri and Timber, taken on the chest by Nuno Mendes. Timber wins it back for Arsenal.
It's Timber. Sleeper. Looking highlight. It's going to be the penalty shootout here at this rate. And Raya kicks it all the way out. Fitness very might need to charge him. Zeze. Oh, Madueke, goes past Madueke. Why is this not standing? Oh, even closer to me now. Yeah. Five more minutes till full time and extra time. Then we go into penalties if it stays like this. There's Barkella. Kimi. PSG get a late goal here. And Sabrani. It's Barkella. Into the box. Headed away by Gabriel. Oh, Yakire's poor. Is anyone going to score in this extra time? Looks like it probably isn't. Here comes Ramos. Hakimi. Dewey. Neves. All also plays back again. Stopping PSG from getting through. And Sabrani. To Jean Neves. Gets away from the Caprier. Here we are. Neves into the box. Comes out to Dewey. Oh, Raya collects it. Just. There's Madueke. Great speed. Oh, that's yellow card by Nuno Mendes. Pulls Madueke back. Good speed by Madueke, but Madueke stops and pulls him back. There'll be 2 more minutes left. It's going to be added time as well. What's going to be the penalties at this rate?
2 minutes of extra time left.
Gone all the way out by Darry right here. Poor kick. Another goal kick by PSG. Goalkeeper's gone out for a throwing. Let me know. It's Manueke. Timber into the box. Oh, it's a side netting. Done by Timber Manueke. But Timber's shot has hits the side netting. Goes into side netting. I've got long left now. I'd say it's highly likely it's going to do the penalties at this rate. It's Eze then. Did he threat anything? It's Zubimendi. Towering out. Is anyone get a goal here? Rice. Right to Manueke. Manueke. Tuts inside. Headed away. Gabriel gets it in. Gyökeres. Gyökeres turns. Gyökeres! Oh! Deflected wide out for an Arsenal corner. But done by Gyökeres. Gets it down. And shoots but deflected wide and goes for an Arsenal corner. This will be a last chance. 1 more minute left. Referee's just said. This might be the last chance for Arsenal to win the Champions League. Or it's into penalties. What's going to go on here then? Oh, corner. Manuake's going to take it. With 1 more minute. And also win the Champions League on the corner, which is highly likely. But let's have a look here. Manueke over the corner. Manueke gets it in. It's headed on by Barkella. Oh, it comes back out. Oh my god, Rice. Rice shoots. Headed on! Oh. Rice, that's not for a goal kick. Not for a goal kick there, Rice. Deflects back out. And that is full time and extra time. It's PSG 1, Arsenal 1, and it's going to penalty shootout in the Champions League final. What have we witnessed here? Gone through full 90 minutes. Now we've gone for an extra time, and now into the big penalty shootout. Who is going to win in penalties? It's going to be PSG or it's going to be Arsenal? Wow. What is going to happen here then? What's going to happen? Is Dovre going to be the hero for Arsenal? Or is Stalinoff going to be the hero for PSG keeper? Or what's going to happen? Just who's going to take the penalties now? Who's going to win on penalty shootout? Is it to be Arsenal, the Premier League champions, or PSG won the Champions League last year? What if they go on here then? Penalty shootout in the Champions League final. Oh, PSG players, be ready. Arsenal storm the talking to. Hopefully, them in. Right, he's getting ready now. Looking at the list, where the players to go, which sides to go. Vitinha's not on the pitch, who normally takes penalties. Dembele's not on the pitch, who's normally a penalty taker. So, is it advantage Arsenal here? So the two main penalty takers aren't on the pitch, but then Saka's on the pitch for Arsenal, and Odegaard isn't on the pitch for Arsenal. So the two main penalty takers on both teams are not on the pitch for penalty shootouts. So we'll see who does well on these penalties. Gyökeres is on the pitch though, who's quite good on penalties for Arsenal. Arsenal players now ready. What is they doing here? Who's to be a hero and who's not to be a hero? Which end is it we're taking? At the Arsenal end or the PSG end? Or was it the PSG end? Oh, that'd be a game changer at the PSG end. Who's going to take the penalties first? I think PSG should take the first penalty as well. So the PSG end. So we'll see what happens here then. Arsenal versus PSG. It's gone through 90 minutes, it's gone through extra time, and now it's going to go through penalty shootout time. Yeah, PSG to take first. Is it be number 9, Gonzalo Ramos, to take first? This is big for both clubs. PSG won it last year. They won it 2 times in a row, but Arsenal have not won it. They've been in the final before. They lost to Barcelona in the final before, but now they've won the Premier League and have a chance to win the Champions League. Here we go then. Raya's ready. Getting warmed up with his ball. He's with Gonzalo Ramos to take first for PSG. Who are taking first, and they are in the PSG end. What's going to happen? Gonzalo Ramos, number 9 for PSG. Have a look what happens. Right. Fans absolutely nervous here. Tense, absolutely tense inside of Budapest. It's going to be Gonzalo Ramos to take first. Referee said, talking to both refs, see what you can't do. You have to stay on the line, obviously, don't you? We'll take your pens then. Right, it's the only chance to win the Champions League now, and it's through a penalty shootout. The PSG to take first, Gonzalo Ramos. Right, Gonzalo Ramos take first for PSG against David Raya. What's he doing then? First penalty of the penalty shootout. Gonzalo Ramos against David Raya. Shoots! What a pen! Top right! What a pen by Gonzalo Ramos. That makes it 1-0 to PSG first. Here we go. What a start. What a pen. No one's saving that. What a penalty there by Gonzalo Ramos. It's going to be Arsenal to take second. Victor Gyökeres, who's quite done on penalties. Done quite a lot for Sporting Lisbon. He got signed for Arsenal in the summer. He's going to make it 1-1. He's done on penalties, so it could be 1-1 here. Victor Gyökeres. And then Sakhanov to level the penalty shootout, and he does. Great penalty into the bottom right corner. Victor Gyökeres makes it 1-1 in the penalty shootout. Great penalty. Yeah, great penalty. Bottom right corner. Next up is Doué, the youngster. Young winger has been exceptional again. And it's David Raya. He's going to make it 2-1 for PSG here. Oh, Desiree Doué. Oh, it's one of those run-ups where I don't really like him, but Desiree Doué against David Raya. Make it 2-1. Great penalty. Same corner as Victor Gyökeres just put it. Bottom right. And it's 2-1 to PSG in the penalty shootout. Good penalty by Desiree Doué. Kisses the ball before he takes a penalty. It's a good penalty. Second penalty for Arsenal will be taken by Eberechi Eze, who got signed in the summer as well by Crystal Palace. He's going to be playing in the World Cup for Arsenal. For England, sorry. But he has a chance to make it 2-2 for Arsenal in a penalty shootout. Well then, Eberechi Eze against Savanoff to make it 2-2. Same run up as Doué. Eberechi Eze and Savanoff make it 2-2. Eze, oh dear. Gets it wide. That's a really poor penalty by Eze. I can laugh at that. That was really poor by Eze. Oh dear. Hits it wide. And now PSG have advantage to make it 3-1. Oh dear, Eze. What have you done there? What have you done there? That's why I don't like those run-ups. Stutters and waits, and you have to take it. No, not for me. Well, now PSG have an advantage to make it 3-1 in the shootout. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes, the left back for PSG to make it 3-1. Make them comfortable here. As Nuno Mendes, it's saved by David Raya. And it's no advantage of PSG. It's a brilliant save by David Raya. And it's still 2-1 to PSG. Great save. Still 2-1. It's no advantage with PSG yet. Now they both missed a penalty. Done by David Raya. And it's still good. Yeah, I think he just went a bit in the middle, didn't he, there? Now Declan Rice, who's a super brilliant midfielder, can now he make it 2-2 and keep it even. Stevens, they both missed a penalty now. Here we are then. Declan Rice, he's been had a magnificent season again in that midfield, and he was also playing for England in the World Cup in the summer. Declan Rice, to make it 2-2. Declan Rice, great penalty in the bottom right corner. And it's 2-2 now. They're both back even. Both missed a penalty. But Declan Rice into the bottom right corner. Well done by Declan. But by Declan Rice. And it's 2-2. Still even, because they both missed a penalty. And still 2-2. But PSG did go first. He's Hakimi, come back from an injury. Great right back. He's also been in the World Cup for Morocco in the summer. But here comes Hakimi. For PSG to make it 3-2, or can David Raya save it again? Hakimi against Raya. That's a great penalty. In this time into the bottom left corner. Good by Hakimi. And it's 3-2 to PSG now on penalties. Everyone's tense. All the fans are whistling. But PSG 3-2. And Arsenal are going to take their penalty next. Gabriel Martinelli now, the left winger for Arsenal, who's missed out on a place for Brazil in the World Cup. This is the fourth penalty for Arsenal. Gabriel Martinelli make it 3-3 in the penalty shootout. Martinelli gets Savanoff. Great penalty. Top left. What a penalty by Gabriel Martinelli that was. Unbelievable. 3-3. What a penalty that was by Martinelli. Probably the best one of the lot. Now into the final penalty for PSG. If they miss and Arsenal score, then they win. But they score and Arsenal miss, and PSG the champions. What's a brilliant penalty. Brilliant penalty by Martinelli. Who's going to take the fifth penalty for PSG here? Lucas Beraldo, the substitutes. Let's have a look here. Lucas Beraldo. And it's David Raya. Make it 4-3 for PSG in a penalty shootout. Have a look again. Beraldo. Oh, what a pen. Right in the corner. Bottom right. 4-3. What a pen now by Beraldo. PSG have a chance to win now if they miss. If Arsenal miss, sorry. Well, that's a great penalty by Beraldo. Arsenal's fifth penalty taker is going to be Gabriel. He's been unbelievable all night. Unbelievable centre back. This is a chance to save Arsenal. But if he misses, PSG are champions, league winners again for the second time in their own. Gabriel on the score here. Make it 4-4. Gabriel for Arsenal to make it 4-4. If he misses, PSG are Champions League winners. Gabriel against Savanoff. Hasn't saved penalty all night. Gabriel, oh, he blazes over. And PSG have won the Champions League for 2 times in a row. Arsenal lose on penalties. And PSG win on penalties. And the PSG fans are absolutely well letting off the pyros. And Arsenal lose in the final. And PSG are the Champions League winners yet again. Unbelievable by them. Such an equal game all day. But PSG are Champions League winners again. Poor penalty by Gabriel, poor penalty by Eze, which makes them lose the game. Well, PSG are victorious again in the Champions League. They've won it 2 times in a row. But brilliant by Luis Enrique and PSG again for winning it. Winning it 2 times in a row. 5-4 on penalties. 4 field penalties, I think. But hey, that's the Champions League for you. Unlucky by Arsenal. They won the Premier League. They were just quite close this time. They were unlucky this time in the Champions League. They've lost another final in the Champions League though. They lost to Barcelona over 20 years ago. And they've lost to PSG this time. But they won the Premier League. They got close. Gabriel is a penalty again, just blaze it over. And that's where the PSG win. Oh, I'm looking at Gabriel. It's been brilliant. Brilliant all season as well, and brilliant all night. That penalty lets him down. Lets down Arsenal. But PSG have won a Champions League 2 times in a row. They won the French League yet again. And PSG are too good, aren't they? Wow, wow, wow. Exactly, Ben. Wow, wow, wow. There we are. Look at the PSG fans. Wow, wow, wow. No Champions League for Arsenal, but a Premier League they have. But another Champions League for PSG. They always come dud after the group stages, PSG do. Come lightning, and they have done again. Look, it wasn't the most good game by PSG, but they still won the game. And PSG are lighting up the stadium tonight. Arsenal put all the effort in, they set the game plan out, it worked for the first 65 minutes, but then PSG got the penalty. It was hard to come back then, so he sat up so defensively, but they gave all the efforts Arsenal did, but PSG just got there on penalties. It's always a hard time on penalties is. But PSG players are doing all more mental, bouncing around, the fans are bouncing around. Does you know they just won another Champions League twice in a row? What an achievement Enrique's done, what an achievement PSG players have done. Well, that's football, it's a cool game. They win sometimes, they lose sometimes. But Arsenal, unfortunately, are on the wrong side tonight. But PSG on the good side tonight. Oh, this is tough. They've won the Premier League, which is an unbelievable achievement, but this is really tough to lose. The Champions League final is one of the best trophies to win. But they unfortunately lost it to a brilliant PSG side who have won it last year, and now they won it this year. But most of these players have got World Cups to play in the summer, so they've still got a chance to win another trophy. Rice is going to be playing for England. Eze's going to be playing for England. Gabriel's going to be playing for Brazil. You can name a lot more as well. That's football. It's a cool game. And it's unlucky by Arsenal. Brilliant by PSG. But no one can win it in 90 minutes. No one can win it in extra time. It had to come down to penalties. Oh, so sorry you've lost that. Football's a cool game. Penalties is very, very cool. It hurt when we lost in the Euro 2020 when England lost. But that's football for you. Arsenal done really well this season, getting to the Carabao Cup final, losing that. They won the Premier League, which is a great achievement, beating Man City this time. But they've obviously just lost in the Champions League final. But they're in the game. They've made PSG get all the way to penalty shootout. But 2 poor penalties by Gabriel and Eze, just tossing them. But look, PSG are always going to be the favourites in this game, and everyone had them down to win it. But Arsenal had it down to 1-1 all time. But obviously, then winning on penalty shootout in the end. But well done for PSG for making it all the way again. They win it 2 times in a row. He's been a great left foot. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Arsenal fans still backing the team. Made it to a Champions League final, which is a great achievement. Winning the Premier League. So, what a great season. And look, some of these players have just said it at World Cup. So, a chance to win a World Cup. What achievement Enrique's done at this PSG team. He's changed around so much. Winning 2 Champions Leagues, winning multiple French titles, French Cups. He's been unbelievable, this team has. It's to be a good night in Budapest for the Paris Saint-Germain fans. It's a shame for Arsenal losing out again. And the PSG fans are bouncing around. Shame for Eze, who's a brilliant football player, but missing that penalty. And obviously, Gabriel is one of the best centre backs in the world. Obviously, missing that penalty to win the game for PSG on pens. Unlucky. Yeah, such a shame what's happened with Eze. What achievement by PSG getting to win it 2 times in a row. Very hard to win Champions League 2 times in a row, but they've done it again. What achievement by the PSG team yet again. Arsenal fans. I know. Bought on it again, haven't they? But they've come far, but PSG were just too good on penalties this time. You're right, mate. United would have beat PSG. Well, maybe not. Don't know. But also put good shift in. They set up a game plan. It worked for 65 minutes, but ended up being hard to come back from that. But it ended up going to penalty shootouts. But anyway, football's a cool game, and penalty shootouts is definitely a cool game. Premier League fans, yeah. Well, I'm a Stoke fan. Stoke fans don't really like Arsenal, so yeah. Don't mind what's that just happened. PSG. What the PSG? Love for Manchester. Decent, decent. Hope they get a trophy left soon. Spurs would have won it. Probably not. Probably not. They're only lucky not going down. Wish we did. We won in the league that season. Well, you might do. Manchester United had a brilliant season, aren't they? Finishing third. You never know. Never know. Got a really good squad, so definitely like be up there next year. Obviously, Pat leaving as well, so definitely have a chance of being up there next year, 100%.
It's the first time we've been to a couple big client in 20 years. They've got a manager who, although he's been there for a number of years and all, with the professional bowlers, and like you say, they'll learn. You know they're going to be back.
What's up, bro? Right, mate. How you doing? Oh, the ready for people just coming out now. With the two chairmen.
In the way a lot of people were expecting. So
I think it went the way Mikel wanted it, and I think that's one I thought.
We've also got the double. Yeah, well, they were unlucky tonight. Obviously, PSG's obviously penalty shootout's a cool game in it, and like football happens, and PSG just slightly won on pens, didn't they? There was Tim Benbedi, former PSG centre back, walking out with the Champions League trophy. First spending finish in 8 years. Yeah, wow. I think it's unbelievable how they've got it 2 years in a row. Well, it's a great achievement by PSG winning it 2 times in a row. Frustrating loss. Well, exactly. Like I just said, football's a cool game, especially penalty shootout. Anything to do you win pens, but has done away this time. If Arsenal's done away with PSG, the referees collecting the medals. Up PSG back to back. What a achievement they've done. Yeah, 100%. Just don't be. They'll be up there definitely. Probably up there next year as well. But PSG is too good. I know it was an equal game, but I don't think anyone expected really to be 1-1. I think Arsenal done really well to actually keep PSG in the game and going all the way to penalties. To be honest with you, and PSG players slapping the Arsenal players through. It's unlucky by them. Good achievement by them. But just coming short on pens. Reflecting on the medals now. Yeah, like I said, some of these players have been in the World Cup in the summer, so they have a chance to win the World Cup. But it's a shame. Yeah, well, it could have been a penalty earlier, Zach. That was a big moment. One of them, Manamaker got fouled down. Was it a penalty? Maybe. It might be. But that could have been a big turning point in the game, but wasn't given. And up PSG winning on penalties. Yeah, lucky decision. All the Arsenal players getting the medals now. Second place medals. Right then. Mikel Arteta there. Was a coach under Pep for a few years at Man City. Coming to Arsenal 2019, winning the FA Cup, winning the Community Shield, winning the Premier League this season, and obviously just losing the Champions League final just. But here we are then. PSG players and managers coming through, collecting their first place medals. It's going to be getting a trophy soon. Yeah, I think looking it back a couple of times, I think should have been a penalty. But that's referee didn't give it to VR, didn't do it. But I think it was a penalty, but obviously not anymore.
They never got it their own way by any stretch of the imagination. They wanted it with style last year. They were asked all sorts of questions this year. When they said, right, can I get the trophy?
Going past the trophy, all the PSG players kissing the trophy.
Was very good in the match, by the way. He's given us something a kiss on the way past. I mean, this competition level, widely here.
All of them collecting the medals. Ready to lift the Champions League trophy for a second time in a row. Winning it last year. Obviously, just won it this year against Arsenal on penalties. There's a goal scored in the full 90 minutes. Dembele scored that penalty, making it 1-1. No one scored since that penalty scored in the 60 plus minute. But Gabriel missing that penalty for Arsenal meant that PSG won it. Here comes the PSG captain, Marquinhos, getting their first place medal and ready to collect the Champions League trophy. Hi there from Roma. Hello there. Roma. Nice. Marquinhos ready to lift it for a second time in a row. Here we are then. The PSG captain, Marquinhos, ready to lift the Champions League trophy. They won it last year. And they've won it again this year against Arsenal on penalty shootout. Champions of the Champions League. It's PSG again for the second time in a row. Champions League winners. Great achievement by them to win it 2 times in a row. And that is the Champions League done for 2026. Great campaign. And PSG beating Arsenal in the final. Thanks for